And now to finish up Chapter 5, we're going to do pages 148 and 149 in English. We've got Guatemala on 148. The first paragraph reads like this. In Guatemala we find tropical jungles, beautiful beaches, and innumerable archaeological centers. Notice the word "and" there. Playas e innumerables. Beaches and innumerable. Innumerable begins with an E sound. So in Spanish, they don't want to say E for and then have an E word coming up right after it. So they switch the E for and to the letter E. Just that way it separates the sound out and they know that they're saying the word and in there. Next line says, one of the most famous is the Mayan city of Tikal, that because of its archaeological value was declared, what do they call it in English, a World Heritage Site, Patrimonio de la Humanidad, by UNESCO, the United Nations organization. The second paragraph says the economy of the country is based on agriculture. The principal products for exportation are coffee, bananas, cotton, and wood. In its forests, there are many birds, numerous birds, among them the quetzal, which is the one that gives the name to the monetary unit of the country, the currency of the country, and which is the national symbol of Guatemala. Paragraph 3. A very interesting city in this country, or of this country, is Antigua, that was the capital until 1776. The city of Guatemala, they use the word actual for like the present day. They don't use it as the word actual like we use actual. The present day capital is, for the most part, a modern city, even though there still are some ancient constructions in it. In the fourth paragraph, among the famous people of this country, we can cite the writer Michelangelo Asturias, who received the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1967, and the activist, that you see her picture on the bottom of the page there, Rigoberta Menchú. She won the Nobel Prize for Peace in 1992. The second section says monuments of the Mayan civilization. Not much, because the conquerors came in, got rid of a lot of the ancient stuff, like conquerors always do all over the world. But one thing that remains is the Popol Vuh, this book. So the caption says, the Popol Vuh, one of the few books of the Maya that are still around, that we still have, that are still preserved to this day. The next section underneath that picture is Letras y Derechos, literature, letters, and human rights. And Rigoberta Menchú, underneath her picture, it says her birthday, 1959, famous Guatemalan activist that won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1992. Over on page 149, we've got El Salvador. The first paragraph reads like this. El Salvador has some 300 kilometers of coast, and its beaches are among the most beautiful of America. Surfing is the sport that is most practiced on the beaches. Second paragraph, the climate of the country is tropical, with two seasons. The rainy season from May to October, and the dry season from November to April. Third paragraph, the capital of El Salvador is San Salvador, the most industrialized city in Central America. The principal industrial products that are produced in the country are textiles and articles of leather, wood, and metal. Agriculture also is important in El Salvador. Among the agricultural products that this country exports are coffee and bananas. And then underneath the title it says, From Conflict to Democracy. We've got the picture of the Archbishop, and the caption says, the Archbishop Oscar Romero. He was a casualty of the Civil War in the 1980s, assassinated. A great symbol of human rights, a compassionate man fighting for the rights of people, killed for his efforts. Underneath this picture we got a title that says Aportaciones. You look down below and you can see the footnote says Contributions Hispanas a la Cocina. You know the word cocina is kitchen, and you know cocinar is cook. It also means cuisine. It's used for the word cuisine. So Aportaciones, contributions, Hispanic contributions to North American cuisine. And it's a little bit funny because it doesn't really say anything. It just shows you some pictures of some cafes and some restaurants there, maybe in the different parts of North America. So you can take your context from that and figure out what the contributions are. That's Chapter 5. Study well.